Okay, so the Miami Heat actually look like a pretty good team next year. And I know that's kind of like a no shit jazz because they have Giannis now. But let's be for real here. Bam Adebayo, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and like Andrew Wiggins, right? That's not a bad team. That's pretty solid. But they're gonna need more, obviously. They might lose Norman Powell in free agency, which by the time this video comes out, we're probably gonna know the answer. But I think the Miami Heat, they're in a good place right now because you have Giannis. First of all, if you're the Heat, you have nothing to lose before getting him. You are already a mid-ass playing team. Getting Giannis Antetokounmpo, it worked out amazing. You finally traded Tyler Hero, which the Heat have been trying to trade Tyler Hero for a minute. Jaime Jaquez Jr., you got off him, Khalil Ware, and you flipped that for Giannis. That's huge. But in return, you traded all of your depth, and now you're kind of stuck at this trio of Wiggins, Giannis, and Adebayo. And honestly, I think if you're Giannis, you're kind of in Milwaukee 2.0 here. I mean, what do they do to contend? Now, I feel like they need to make some trades. That's vital. They definitely need to make some trades. But Giannis and Eric Spoelstra, I think they're going to work really well together. I think Giannis is very aggressive at attacking the rim still. He has the mid-range. And offensively, I think it's the most complete he's ever been. Mainly because of the jump shot. He could actually shoot mid-ranges now. He could actually shoot fadeaways. The 3-ball, it's still not there. It's a joke. But if it's from mid-range, you gotta respect it. Or else he's gonna make it. So I think offensively, he upped it up a notch. He's still 27, mind y'all. So he's still young as fuck too. And when we look at Giannis, he's only been getting better if we really look at his surge in Milwaukee. Sure, the team has been doing abysmal ever since 2023. But Giannis has been consistent on offense. He's been consistent on defense. So I'm just glad Giannis gets to play on a new team with new scenery. His time in Milwaukee was coming up, but I'm just glad it ended already because it's better for both sides to move on. Now for the Miami Heat, getting Giannis is huge, but losing to depth is also a really big hit. I'm not saying the Giannis trade wasn't worth it, it was. But who are you going to replace the depth with? You traded Jaime Jaquez Jr., a pretty good role player, Khalil Ware, your only backup center, and Tyler Hero, an all-star point guard. It's kind of questionable. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Their depth is very questionable. I think first of all, you need like a 3-and-D 3-point shooter. Whether that's getting like KCP or trying to get Derek White on the Celtics. You need somebody like that. And then I think you need kind of a guard. I don't know what that will be, but I think you kind of need a scoring guard off the bench. But other than that, I think Miami is still a good team. They still have Davion Mitchell, Andrew Wiggins. Is ironically still a good 3-and-D player himself. Still has the 3-ball. Not as good as his Warriors version, but he's still decent, right? Davion Mitchell is a great defender, obviously. He's gonna work well next to Giannis, especially as a defensive player. But the Heat do need depth. That's the only thing they really need. They're still a solid team. Of course they're gonna be with Giannis, right? But if you get some depth in the offseason, you're looking at a contender here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bam Adebayo and Giannis, that's a nasty front court. Obviously, Bam Adebayo, coming off his best season, or best scoring season at least, he's gonna get his row unlocked. He's gonna be able to score more with Giannis's gravity. I think you're really gonna see the 3-point game open up. Especially because we know Giannis is a hell of a passer. So if Bam Adebayo can space out the floor more, he's gonna get more open looks. And he's gonna just naturally score more. And that goes for everybody, y'all. Everybody on the Heat is going to get more open shots. It's really about if they can make them. And that's why I think it's important they get another 3-and-D player. So they can space out the floor more and give Giannis more room to operate in the middle of the floor. If that doesn't work, then you get another scoring guard off the bench who can score when you need it. I kind of think that's the blueprint for Miami. But who knows, I'm not a fucking NBA coach. Now by the time I'm recording this video, LeBron has asked out of the Lakers and he hasn't been traded yet. Maybe LeBron could go to Miami. I don't know. If you're Miami, I think that's somewhere you want to go. I think that's someone you want to pursue because LeBron is one of those people who can attack the paint and honestly just help Giannis out on offense. Obviously, LeBron is a great playmaker in his own sense. So you got two great playmakers in Giannis and LeBron. two of the best slashing people in the league. That's deadly. That is very deadly. And you talk about getting more shooting if you're the Heat, you're talking about a very complete team. So if you're the Heat, LeBron is definitely somebody you want to pursue for. But overall, just get shooting. Get a lot of shooting, get some scoring depth, and I think you'll be fine. Mind you, Giannis is only 27, so there's no need to be in a rush. Especially for the Heat, because they're coming off a rebuild year. It was ugly, so take your time, get the right pieces, and if you're the Heat, you definitely want to get more depth. But that's just my thoughts, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I think LeBron on the Heat would be cool as fuck. It would mesh together somehow. And until later, I'll see you on Mars. Peace.
You telling me you falling out of love with me. Hope you can find someone to love you better than I did. Taking our memories on love and treating it like nothing. Taking our memories on love and treating it like gossip. It's my love for my grandmother make me gentle when I care for you. Tell me you're falling out of love, breaking my heart in two.